This is a good race today, a lot of fun, and just excited to for what's to come in the next couple of weeks for sure.
How's your time rate compared? Was it a PR or?
It wasn't a PR, and I don't know what went wrong there. I think maybe last year was just a really, really good race. Like Ben and I and Patrick Goodrich all kind of battled it out like until the very finish, and then this year, you know, I wanted to go for the course record, and so I took it out hard myself, but maybe not having that like pack together at the front limited my ability. But honestly, like, it was still a good race. I felt good, and you know what's more important is CCS and state. So a little bummed that I didn't get the course record, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, you do have a three-peat. So how's
That's true, actually. I didn't.
Oh, like, yeah, you didn't know that one.
I forgot about that.
So
one.
how does that feel to get, you know?
Yeah, that's actually, I think it's pretty cool. You know, wow, it just hit me that was my last league race too.
Yeah, right?
Pretty surreal, like, just, you know, being in this position this year. And, you know, freshman year, I was telling myself, like, senior year is when everything's going to happen. And now it's senior year, and so it's all happening. So, yeah, it's pretty sentimental. And I think I'm happy that, you know, I was able to win again. And I'm even more happy that our team, I think, was able to win. I'm not sure what the standings were, but I'm pretty confident we were able to get that W as well.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
You're going back to the CCS. Talk about that.
Yeah.
Being able to get back there again.
Yeah, next year. Yeah, so we didn't really have a CCS last year. So definitely looking forward to that. Can't really say I'm looking forward to racing Crystal Springs because that's going to be a really hard course. Yeah. But I think, you know, the last time I raced it 2 years ago, I learned a lot. And so I'm excited to get my feet in the water again and just see what happens at CCS. And then, you know, hopefully we can continue with the team wins as well there.
Are you going to sneak out on your own and run that course beforehand?
If it's allowed, I will, but I don't know if it's allowed.
Okay.
I've heard both, so we'll see.
Okay.
I hope to. If I can, I will.
That's funny. For golf, you could go play the course.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know. We'll see.
I know you're a race day guy, high performer. You know, with the results speak for themselves. Were there any nerves? You know,
today?
Yeah.
I would say I was more nervous to push myself, in the sense that I really did want to go for the record. And so I was kind of making this race a big deal in my own head when, you know, felt pretty confident in my team's ability and my own ability and to come with the win. So I almost went into this race more with a time trial sense, like, hey, you know, you're going to have to work as hard as you can on your own. And I think that did make me nervous a little bit, just having a time to go for it. Obviously, I didn't get it, so, like, that's a bummer. But, yeah, I think every race there's definitely some nerves. But today was a warm-up into what's to come in the next couple of weeks, so it'll be good.
You said you didn't think about three-peat and that it just hit you.
Yeah.
But Ryder had gotten you a couple times mid-season.
Yeah.
And I don't know what your effort was in those races, but were you kind of worried about your own teammate kind of stealing your thunder?
No, honestly,
I know it helps the cause for the team.
No,
but
it does. And I think, you know, after Woodbridge, which is when Ryder did get me, it settled in, like, Jeremy, like, nothing's given, you know, so you have to work for it. And I think with that mindset, like, I would like to say it's friendly competition. You know, we go back and forth, and it's just fun. And seeing him really, really develop this year has been something that I'm just excited for, because it means there's a lot more to come in the future for him. In the race, like, he was on my shoulder for a good amount of the time, and I was like, okay, like, we're working right now. But, you know, I was hurting, and I was like, if I'm hurting, everyone behind me is hurting just as much. So,
When did you separate? When did you pull away?
I'd say probably about a mile and a quarter in. We went in pretty. We went out pretty fast. You weren't
neck and neck though, were you?
No. Okay. I mean, he was on me about like 800 to go, or 800 in the race. Yeah. And then, I kind of broke away just like maybe a couple hundred meters before the hill, and like on the back half of the race. And after that, I was more just running by myself and you know, seeing how hard I could work on my own. So I think, you know, I mentioned like racing last year. I think the conditions last year, just the race environment, the weather, everything really played a big part in how we performed last year. So, you know, today was a good race, though. It was fun.
Awesome.
You talked about earlier, we talked about one of your goals is getting a league championship for the team.
Yeah.
What would it mean for you if you guys do walk away with the league championship? What would that mean for you, especially in your senior year?
Yeah, no, I think it's pretty, like I said, surreal. And I think today actually is even more exciting for where Scotts Valley's at than, you know, ever before, because we won the JV boys, we won the JV girls, we won the Frosh boys, varsity girls. I think we won varsity girls, I'm not sure. And once again, I'd like to say we came away with a title for varsity boys too. And so, you know, we have a lot of older guys on the team this year, and a lot of us are graduating next year, but I think showing that, you know, diversity throughout the team, like, it really does show that Scotts Valley has some depth, and we'll be good for some years to come. So I'm just really excited with the culture and environment we created on the team because, you know, I think everyone wants success, and there's a strong love and like just desire to run on the team right now. So it's really awesome.
Awesome. Thank you, Jeremy.
Yeah,
I appreciate
thanks so
it.
much, you guys. Thanks.